this is all the books I'm taking with me to college. I said I was only gonna bring 10, and there's close to like 25 to 30 books in this box. Oh my god. Hey everybody, it's Naya. Welcome back to Naya Reads and Smiles. Hello everybody, it is Naya here. And alright, okay, so quick thing, I'm a little bit of a hot mess today. I had to finish packing. I leave in one day to go to university, and I'm a procrastinator, so of course I wait till the last minute to get everything done. But I have majority of my room packed, and I cleaned my bookshelves, and I actually pulled out all the books I'm going to bring to college, which originally I was only going to bring like 20 at max, but I have close to like 30 here. So anyways, today I'm going to be sharing with you the books I plan on bringing with me to college. My university is actually only like 20 minutes from like where I live, so I'm really lucky in the sense that I get to come back if I want to come back home here, which I do plan coming back at least twice a month, just so that I can exchange the books out and get my new books, and also to film videos for you guys. So hopefully there won't be any interruptions in my normal video filming. So anyways, okay, so the books I'm bringing, I have this giant box on the ground, and oh my god, it's all falling out. Like, it's such a mess. Like, I didn't even put it in any sort of specific order. So what I think I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna start pulling out the books I have. Some of these books are new books, and some of these books are just my favorite books because I gotta bring my comfort reads with me. Like, they're just my children. They have to come with me, you know? All my hard work packing this box, and I'm just unpacking it now. First book I'm bringing with me is a contemporary book, and it is P.S. I Like You by Casey West. I have not read this one, but I figure it'll be like a really nice, sweet contemporary book. This book has been on my shelf forever, and every time I look at it, I'm like, I want to read it. So I just put it in the box. The next book that I'm bringing, I'm so excited about. You guys, I forgot I had this book on my shelf. When I was reorganizing it, I saw it, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm bringing this one. Armada by Ernest Cline. Now, this book has to do with like aliens, I think. Like aliens and gaming. It's just, yeah, I've heard great things about this as like a futuristic gaming alien sort of book, and I'm like, yes, that is coming with me. I have a little bit of sci-fi to take with me to college. The 1,000th Floor by Catherine McGee. This is a dystopian novel. I just hauled this one too, and I believe I just hauled like quite a few of the books in here, so you guys might see this book again from a previous video. It is a dystopian novel. I gotta have my dystopian in there. This was another one I'm super excited about reading. Pretty much every book I'm bringing is a book that I've just wanted to read for a while now, so I feel like, you know, if I only have a limited option to choose from at college, that it'll force me to read these books. The next book / books that I'm bringing is the whole Game Changers box set that I got from Penguin Teen. So I have Warcross by Marie Lu. I have a Jane Unlimited in here. I have There's Someone in Your House by Stephanie Perkins. What else is in here? Things I'm Seeing Without You. I literally just hauled this, and I've already forgotten what books are in it. I'm like kind of a scatterbrain right now. I just have so many things I'm thinking about. But anyways, so I'm bringing this box set. Next, I am bringing Flame in the Mist by Renee Ahdieh. This is another book that I really am looking forward to reading. The more people I see read and review this, the more I want to read and review this. It's kind of like history mixed with fantasy, so I'm super excited about this. The next book I'm bringing, which actually I just added to this pile because I saw it, and once again I was like, oh my god, this is a really good series that everybody likes that I have not read yet, and it's actually pretty short, the first book, and it is Jackaby by William Ritter. Now, I know a lot of you guys love this series, and you guys always highly recommend it, and it's about, it's like a Jack the Ripper retelling, but I think a girl is hunting for Jack the Ripper. It's like a mystery murder thriller, and I'm like, yes, yes. And also, the cover, you guys, is gorgeous. Someone on Instagram posted a picture of the whole series. I think there's like 4 books out, and they're just so beautiful, the whole series. Bone Gap by Laura Ruby, and this is a contemporary book, one that is said to make you cry, and I need at least one cry-worthy book in here, so I'm bringing Bone Gap. The next book I have is The Darkest Part of the Forest by Holly Black. This book, I have TBR'd this book so many times, you guys. This book is probably like the most TBR'd book on my shelf. And I have a lot of TBR books, okay? Oh, but The Darkest Part of the Forest by Holly Black. I met Holly Black, and I believe she actually signed this. Yeah, look, for Naya. She signed this. and I haven't even read it yet. It's so bad, so I need to read it. She seems like such a cool author, and she loves fantasy, and she wrote the Spiderwick Chronicles, which I absolutely love, so I'm feeling I'm gonna love this one too. Hidden Bodies by Caroline Kepnes. You guys, I got this book. This was like a birthday present to myself, which my sister thought was really weird because she's like, you're buying yourself a really weird novel about stalkers for your birthday, and I'm like, yes. Yes, I am. If you guys know, You by Caroline Kepnes is one of my favorite thriller books ever, and this is the second book, Hidden Bodies. Caroline Kepnes is just the god of creepy stalker books, and this is just been on my list forever, and I feel like it'll just be awesome, and I just want to read it so bad. So again, I saw this book and I was like, taking it with me. The next book I am bringing is Akata Witch by Nettie. Oh my god, this is, oh, I can never pronounce her name. I'm so sorry, I'm so sorry. Nettie Okafor, I think that's how you say it. But Akata Witch is a fantasy book that takes place in Africa, and this book is just so gorgeous, and I've heard amazing things about it, so I'm bringing this with me. The next book I am bringing, you guys, I forgot I had this book. It's so bad, you guys. I forgot I had a lot of books. And it is The Diviners by Libba Bray, and this is another author that I actually met, and she signed it. She said, "For Naya, sorry for the nightmares." She is such an amazing author. Like, I met her in person and she was so sweet, and you know, she signed this book for me, and I was like, I haven't read it yet, but she's like, it's okay, I'm just warning you in advance, you'll probably get nightmares from this book. And I'm like, alright, I gotta read it then. I gotta read it. The next two books I am bringing because of you guys. I asked you guys which books do you think I should bring, and everybody said this book. Everybody said this book, so I'm not only gonna bring the first book, I'm gonna bring the second book too, because I just have to. Darker Shade of Magic by V.E. Schwab. This is another author that I think I met, and she actually signed this. It's so bad. Nope, she didn't actually. Okay, I feel less bad now. It has to do with dimensional travel, and that's all I need to know. Like, this series has been at the top of my list, and everyone says it is amazing. So many of my favorite booktubers have read it, and they're like, this is amazing, so I gotta read it. So for the books that I have read that I'm bringing, I'm sure you guys can predict what I'm bringing. The first two books I've read that I'm bringing is The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho, because this book is just filled with great advice, and I just love this book so much. And The Foxhole Court by Nora Sakovic. Now, I read this book, but I want to reread it because when I was reading it, I was traveling, so I was reading this book like in an airport, on an airplane, and there was constantly like distractions around me. When I was reading this, there was like, I was interrupted a lot. I mean, I still absolutely loved the book and enjoyed it, but I really want to read it again, but this time just like sitting down in my bed to fully like analyze and annotate it how I normally do when I read. You guys know that I cannot go anywhere without my favorite series of all times, and that is Shatter Me by Tahira Mafi. This is my child. This is like what got me back into reading. This book changed my life, so I have to bring it with me. I'm not bringing the whole series. I'm just bringing this one. Because this is the one that I like to go back and reread the most. I recently just reread the first book in the Raven Cycle series, and it brought back memories, and it's one of my favorite series of all time, so of course I'm bringing the entire series. I only have two books here. I don't know where the other two's, oh, there, okay. The other two are on my bed. I'm just bringing them, okay? Next, I am bringing the entire A Court of Thorns and Roses series by Sarah J. Maas. These are like my favorite books of all times also, and I can't go anywhere without them. And I also just recently started rereading the first book again, and this book is like, the cover is like almost falling off. I don't know if you could see because I've just read it so many times. Last but not least, I am bringing my book, which I feel like is absolutely necessary for every college student, for anyone who is just starting something new in their lives. This is the perfect book to bring, and that is Big Magic by Elizabeth Gilbert. I've read this book like multiple times. I constantly go back to like reread quotes and things like that just because it's very inspirational, and I will need as much inspiration as possible in college. So those are all the books I'm bringing with me to college. Thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, keep reading, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!